Hey, Crime Salad listeners, welcome back to another episode of Crime Salad. We're your host. I'm Ashley.
And I'm Ricky.
Here to give you some crunchy salad true crime.
Some people say sing-song true crime.
So the story that we're going to get into today takes us to Vidor, Texas, which is a small town in the United States. And the young woman who lived there was named Katelynn Nicole Stone, and she tragically disappeared at the young age of 16. Now, Katelynn, she was born and raised in this small town, and she was living the typical life any 16-year-old girl would be living while she kept close with her parents and her siblings. The Stones were well known for their involvement in the community activities, which ranged from local school events to neighborhood gatherings, and they became ingrained in the fabric of their town's daily life. Katelynn, who was born on March 3rd, 2006, had a vibrant personality from a young age, full of energy and enthusiasm for life. She was a bright and curious student who actively participated in school clubs and sports. Despite the apparent normalcy of her upbringing, those close to her were aware of the difficulties that she faced, particularly the pressures of growing up in a small town with few opportunities. But regardless, she had the world at her feet, but her life would be cut short. While her family was very supportive and loving, like many families, they navigated the complexities of modern life, dealing with the ups and downs of employment, health, and the ever-changing dynamics of family growth. And like we said, Katelynn had a great bond with her family, especially with her siblings, who were always there for her to support her. Now, tragically, Katelyn's life took an unexpected turn, resulting in events that drew law enforcement and media attention. And her story became a cautionary tale that resonated with many people far beyond her hometown. The details of Katelynn Nicole Stone's case, from her childhood to the investigation into her disappearance, highlight the vulnerabilities that exist even in the most seemingly secure and loving environments. Katelyn's mother stated on Facebook that she was always positive. She described her daughter as, quote, fierce and brave and had no fear but that heart of gold you had. And when you loved hard and unconditionally without limitations. You knew all the best words to say when I was scared. And baby girl, you made sure mama was never alone, unquote. A woman close to Katelynn told the Orange Leader that she was the strongest person she knew. She was a wonderful child, and her smile could brighten anyone's day. Her laughter was contagious, and even on her worst day, she was incredible. In March of 2022, Katelynn, who recently turned 16, was dating and living with Cody Lee Arnold, who was 21, in his father's home. Katelynn was pregnant, according to her mother's Facebook profile. And a few years back, before Katelynn was living with this guy, in October of 2017, Cody got in trouble for keying his teacher's car. This incident began when a teacher noticed Cody and several students near a restricted area on campus. So the teacher instructed them to return to the main part of the school, but she had no idea why they were there or what they were up to. Later, that same teacher discovered that someone had keyed her 2015 Jeep Cherokee, causing nearly $2,800 in damage. And when she went to inspect her vehicle, she discovered Cody near the scene. Despite him denying damaging her car, multiple students came forward stating that they saw Cody key the vehicle. Now, following this incident, Cody was charged with felony criminal mischief. In March of 2018, the court sentenced him to 5 years deferred probation.
So I'm not going to point any fingers here, but it's safe to say that the mother knew of the age gap and maybe didn't approve it, but let it go.
Possibly. There were also rumors that he was talking to another girl on the side while he was living with Katelynn in his father's house. So this other girl, named Chelsea Shipp, was a 24-year-old who was living in a travel trailer at Crystal Beach. Now, it's not very clear how long Cody was talking to Chelsea while dating Katelynn, or if Katelynn even knew that he was in this other side relationship. But it seems that it could have been around the time when she made this alarming TikTok video that seemed to make sense after what all happened.
What?
So we will have the link in the description of this TikTok video. You may have already seen it. But basically, Chelsea's TikTok video features a stitch effect in which a video plays and she reacts to it. Chelsea reacts to a video of a pretty blonde girl singing along with a song, and the text states, "I have a girlfriend," in quotation marks. The next part of this video shows Chelsea looking as if she's irritated, and you hear the sound of a gun being cocked in the background. And then she questions, "So what?" "Okay," seemingly determined to use this gun in an act of rage. Now, Katelynn, who's the 16-year-old girl living with Cody in his father's home, was still alive at the time that this TikTok was created and posted. But it gives off an eerie vibe considering what happened. This video was posted on February 2nd of 2022. As for Katelynn, one of the last things her Facebook was updated with was a new cover photo that she posted on March 20th of 2022. And it showed a collage of photos, the majority of which featured Cody and her together. So she was most likely unaware of Chelsea at all. Now, just to give you a timeline, it was 7 days after Katelynn made that updated post on Facebook of her boyfriend Cody, which brings us to Sunday, March 27th at 5:01 p.m., when a woman named Brandy, who was living in Winnie, Texas, contacted the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office with information about an individual's murder. And patrol deputies arrived and spoke with Brandy, who stated that she is acquainted with and knows a white female known as Chelsea Ann Marie Shipp. Brandy stated that she met Chelsea last summer at her niece's home. Brandy revealed that she and Chelsea previously worked for a small cleaning company called Latitude Adjustments, and they usually cleaned beach houses. Brandy stated that they no longer work together, but they remained friends. Chelsea was the supervisor when they both worked together. Chelsea had a white Dodge single-cab long-wheelbase pickup truck. Just to throw that out there.
Specific.
Now, during the conversation between Brandy and the police, she also stated that she knows Cody Arnold. She stated that she met Cody through a friend named Cody Myers.
Wait, so there's two Codys?
Yeah, Cody Arnold and Cody Myers.
Oh.
Just add that confusion in there.
My eyes crossed.
So during the conversation with Brandy and the police, she described that on Friday night, March 25th, Chelsea calls Brandy and says, "Hey, I haven't seen you in a while," and asked if she could stop by Brandy's house in Winnie, Texas. She stated that she was traveling from Finette, Texas, with Cody Arnold and one of his friends who was a girl, but did not specify her name. Actually said she doesn't know her name. And Brandy stated that she told Chelsea she could stop by. Now, before they arrived, so this would be during the time when they were traveling to Brandy's house, Cody Myers, who was Brandy's friend, texted or called Brandy to mention that Chelsea had been seeing Cody Arnold and Cody Arnold was seeing both women.
A love triangle.
Yeah, but isn't that suspicious? Because Brandy was told that this random girl's coming and Chelsea has no idea who she is or what her name is.
Right. But she's actually a little more special than she thought.
The trio arrived and Chelsea introduced Brandy to Cody's girlfriend.
So now it's kind of awkward, I assume.
Yeah. Now, it may be a little confusing, but just from context clues and pictures that were posted and TikToks and everything, it really seems that Chelsea is aware of Katelynn. However, Katelynn isn't that all aware of the relationship that is happening between Cody Arnold and Chelsea.
So Chelsea most likely knows about Katelynn, But Katelynn most likely doesn't know about Chelsea.
Yeah, I would say that that's pretty accurate, especially with the details of the story that we'll be talking about. It will all kind of come together a little bit more clear.
It's not like both girls are clueless. Chelsea most likely knows.
Yeah, Chelsea for sure knows. And especially with that TikTok that she made, like she's jealous at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So even though that little situation was weird that Brandy had, you know, why are these people coming over for 15 minutes and then leaving? Whatever. Now, the next day, she was cleaning a house with her coworker in Crystal Beach. And Brandy stated that Chelsea called and asked to borrow Brandy's car because Chelsea had some things she needed to do. Brandy told Chelsea that, yeah, you can use my car. That's fine. So around noon, Brandy and her coworker finished cleaning a house and they met up with Chelsea. Brandy and Chelsea, they switched vehicles. Brandy stated that Cody Arnold and Chelsea were in the vehicle during the vehicle swap.
Wait, was Katelynn with them?
No. So it was just Chelsea and Cody Arnold.
Oh.
So Brandy explained to the police that she would take Chelsea's white Dodge truck. And Chelsea would take Brandy's blue Nissan Maxima along with Cody Arnold in the car.
A car?
Yeah.
With a trunk?
Little car with a trunk.
Gotcha.
And like I said, she had some things that she needed to do. So what would you really need to be doing with a Nissan Maxima? Couldn't you do it with a truck?
Right. I mean, if it were the other way around and you needed to borrow a truck, maybe.
Yeah, that would make more sense. Like, yeah, I need to move my couch.
Right.
Can I use your truck, please? Or no, it was,
Okay.
She wanted to borrow her little car for whatever reason.
Yeah, kind of suspicious.
Kind of weird, you know. Now, Brandy, she was suspicious as well. She asked Chelsea again, so what do you need my car for? And Chelsea stated she had some business that she had to take care of. Brandy stated that she didn't consider asking Chelsea what type of business she was handling. She just kind of let it go, but definitely was like, okay.
Which honestly is probably pretty weird, being that she said she hasn't even talked to Chelsea in forever.
Yeah.
But now all of a sudden she's like, hey, I'm coming over with my love triangle and can I borrow your car?
We got to get rid of we got to take care of some business.
Right. Important.
Yeah, very important. Can we use your car, by the way? We need it. So Brandy was driving the white Dodge pickup truck with her coworker, and they drove to her coworker's house to gather up some cleaning supplies, and they had a few drinks. They went and got their nails done, and they went home. Brandy dropped off her coworker at her house and said that she was going home, and this was around 8 p.m. So that was Brandy's timeline. That was her alibi as to where she was, and during that time, she had Chelsea's truck.
Okay, fair enough.
Now, 2 hours after she did her nails and got some drinks, Brandy texted Chelsea around 11 p.m. asking her to bring her car back because the gas was too expensive for this truck, which is understandable, right? Chelsea texted back saying that she'd return her car. Now, in the police report, Brandy stated that she got up at 7 a.m. on March 27th, 2022, and got ready for work when Chelsea showed up around 8 a.m. bringing Brandy's car back to her. Chelsea entered the house, and Brandy sensed that something was bothering her. Brandy asked Chelsea if she needed to discuss anything and let her know that it's all right if she wanted to talk about something. Chelsea kept saying, no, everything's fine. And Brandy made sure, I'm here if you need me. You can talk to me. No judgment at all. Now, during the conversation with Brandy and Chelsea, Brandy stated that Chelsea kept saying, hey, don't forget, if anyone asks, I was with you in Baytown and Cody had your car. Brandy asked, why? What's up? And Chelsea would never explain why or what's up, but she inquired whether Brandy had her phone with her. Brandy said that she told Chelsea that the phone was in her room.
It's a weird question to ask.
Yeah.
It's like, why? Did you try to text me? No.
Now, in Brandy's head, she was thinking that this was more of an involvement with meth because she knows that Chelsea had some involvement with that in the past.
Right.
Definitely not murder or anything like that, but, was a little suspicious on the drug end of things.
Yeah. No, I get that. You wouldn't just think murder right off the bat. But something felt off.
Now, Brandy explained to the police that they both went outside when Chelsea told her to get in the truck. And once they got into the truck, Brandy said, "What's up?" Chelsea would say, "I got rid of her." Brandy responded, "What did you do? Beat her up or something?" And Chelsea said, "No, I shot her." Chelsea made a shooting motion with 2 fingers as if she were shooting a gun and moved her thumb downward 2 times as if she were firing a gun. Brandy asked Chelsea, "Where is she? Is she okay?" Chelsea stated, "He asked me to handle a problem, and now he has to do what he has to do."
Yes.
Brandy asked Chelsea where she was, and Chelsea told her that Cody's supposed to take care of it. And she explained that she did it because she was sleeping around with him. She told Brandy her name was either Katie or Kaylee, and that Cody asked her to do it.
Wait, so even after all of this, she still doesn't even know her name.
Yeah.
Or the fact that she even did it, knowing that she was like the side chick.
Yeah, exactly.
Just because he was like, "Hey, can you kill her?"
Yeah, sure I can. No problem.
Or at least that's what she says he told her to do, or the motive or whatever. I don't know, it's weird.
I mean, just that TikTok alone is screaming jealousy to me.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, Brandy had asked Chelsea where she had shot and killed this girl, and Chelsea claimed that she shot and killed her in Cody's house, and that the body was still in the room. And she added that Cody was freaking out and wanted Chelsea to dispose of the body for him because he was unable to do so. So it seems like maybe they didn't know what to do at the time when Katelynn was shot and killed, so they just left her body in this room. Now, Brandy asked Chelsea about her gun because she was aware that Chelsea owned one. Brandy stated to the police that she had seen Chelsea carry this gun in her boot, her waist, and on her lap while driving. Now, according to Brandy, Chelsea told her that she's just going to tell them that it was stolen.
Like when they come looking for the gun or whatever?
Yeah.
I don't have it anymore. It's stolen.
Yeah, I don't have a gun. It was stolen, so.
Okay.
If you find it, definitely wasn't me. If it links to
So I take it
death.
now they have to get rid of the murder weapon.
Yeah. Brandy stated that she went to work but was troubled by Chelsea's statements, which who wouldn't be? How could even go to work after that? I mean, I feel like I couldn't. Brandy arrived home from work shortly before 4 p.m., and Brandy contacted her father-in-law because something had been bothering her all day. Brandy's father-in-law is a constable in Chambers County. Brandy stated that she informed the constable that she was unsure whether Chelsea was serious or not. The constable advised her to take the situation seriously and not to interfere with the vehicle because the police would need to inspect it.
Her car.
Her car, the one that Chelsea wanted to borrow because she had to take care of business.
And now she's in possession of her own car, which
Yeah.
is most likely evidence.
And so Brandy called the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office and requested that officers come to her home. Now, just when you thought you were totally confused with all these different names and 2 other Codys, another Cody enters the scene. Cody Smith.
Oh, my eyes crossed again.
So Cody Arnold is Chelsea's friend / boyfriend, lover. Cody Lee Smith is Brandy's nephew, and Cody Myers is Brandy's friend.
Okay.
Got it?
Got it.
So Brandy informed investigators that her nephew, Cody Smith, stated that Chelsea texted him on Saturday, March 26, 2022 at 4:20 p.m., asking for help. Her text message read, "Getting rid of something that was dead, but was not an animal."
Pretty gross.
Yeah, that's a little frightening. What else could it be? Cody Smith stated that Chelsea sent him additional text messages stating that she needs to package it up so I can take care of the rest. No worries, though. Now, investigators, they had a chance to speak with this nephew of Brandy's, Cody Lee Smith, and he also advised that he was approached by Chelsea and confessed that she, was telling him all these different things and that she had shot this girl and needed help disposing of this body. However, Cody refused to assist or have anything to do with Chelsea. Now, both Brandy and Cody Smith provided sworn affidavits detailing their knowledge of this case. Jefferson County Detective Daniel Powell went to Cody Arnold's known residence, which is located at 14529 Kolb's Corner in Beaumont, Jefferson County, Texas. Cody was on the front porch of the home. He had lied to the police, claiming that he hadn't seen Katelynn since 9:00 p.m. on Saturday, March 26, 2022. Now, during that same conversation, Cody gave verbal consent to search his bedroom, and his father, Calvin, who had owned the home, gave verbal consent to search the house. Detective D. Powell entered the house and walked into Cody's bedroom, where he discovered a body on his bed. The upper body was wrapped in a black garbage bag, while the lower body was wrapped in a blanket. Detective D. Powell also noticed a bullet casing on the pillow next to the body. A large light-colored trash can was found directly next to the body at the bedside, with a fresh trash bag inside. The lid was placed next to the trash can on the floor. Katelynn's body is extremely petite, so the trash can would have been sufficient to conceal or transport it. Cody was handcuffed and read his Miranda rights. When questioned, he revealed that the body in his bed was Katelynn Nicole Stone, a 16-year-old female. Cody stated that he had been with Katelynn and Chelsea on Saturday, which was yesterday according to the timeline, and Cody revealed that he had been using methamphetamine with Chelsea. He explained that throughout the day, Cody and Chelsea argued about Katelynn being underage and their dating relationship, being that he was 21 years old and Katelynn was only 16 years old. Cody Arnold allegedly told the police that Chelsea was telling him he was going to get in trouble for getting the teen pregnant. During this interview, Cody mentioned that Katelynn had taken a positive at-home pregnancy test, and Cody claimed that on the day of the murder, he had left Katelynn sleeping in his bed and went to use the restroom. Cody stated that when he returned to his bedroom, he noticed Chelsea pointing a gun at Katelynn while she was lying in bed. Chelsea pulled the trigger, killing her.
So he's saying he has nothing to do with it, though. I left the room, she shot her.
Yeah.
I didn't have anything to do with it. I didn't know what was going to happen.
However, why wouldn't you call the police?
I mean, fear. I mean, panic. I'm not really sure.
Now, according to Cody, Katelyn's body was found in his bed on Saturday, March 26, 2022, between the hours of 2 p.m. and 3 o'clock p.m. to Sunday, March 27th, which is the next day at 10:15 p.m., when deputies arrived at his house. Cody explained that he had covered Katelyn's head with a trash bag because he did not want to look at it. Cody was taken into custody and charged with first-degree murder, possession of a controlled substance, and criminal mischief. His bond amount was set at $1 million, and he faces life in prison. And as for Chelsea, she was issued a murder warrant, and the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office asked the public for assistance in finding her. They suspected that she was still armed.
Oh, so she was kind of, out on the run.
Yeah. Now, during this time, Katelyn's name was kept hidden from the public for a long time due to her minor status, being only 16 years old. People at home only knew that Cody and Chelsea were suspected of murdering a 16-year-old in Jefferson County, but they had no idea who this 16-year-old was or how they were all connected. Now, as for Katelyn's mother, she was devastated by the news. She just lost her 16-year-old baby girl. And she wrote on Facebook this description of her, describing her in so many different nicknames like her baby girl, and even explaining that she was pregnant and she can't even process how this all happened and that this just doesn't feel real. She clearly loved her daughter and just could not believe that she was gone. So the search for Chelsea continued. Finally, Chelsea was apprehended around 3:45 a.m. on March 31st at a home in north of Austin. She had cut her long, dirty blonde hair, so it was just above her shoulders, and she also colored it dark brown and red. She was later extradited back to Jefferson County, where her bond was set at $1 million, and she faces life in prison.
Good.
And when this happened, authorities revealed Katelynn's identity. And that day, Katelynn's mother wrote, "I'm at a loss for words right now. All I can say is it's a cold world for such a beautiful soul to be taken. Where have these people gone so wrong to take my baby in such a brutal way? Has the world treated them so badly that they believe it is acceptable to take her life for such pathetic reasons? She meant so much to us, and they took away her future and all of our time together. Her time with us was cut short due to their selfish, weak motivations. Then she was found. The brutal, hateful heartlessness. You will never understand what you took from us when you took her life." According to a probable cause affidavit, Cody was concerned that Katelynn Stone was pregnant and warned Chelsea that he might face consequences. However, on April 7th, the Orange Leader reported that Katelynn might not have been pregnant at the time of her murder. They cited a preliminary autopsy report that explained that Katelynn had no visible evidence of pregnancy in her uterus.
Wow.
On June 22nd, a grand jury indicted Chelsea and Cody for first-degree murder and are both being held on $1 million bonds. Based on these facts, it's believed that Cody conspired with Chelsea to commit a murder by accompanying Chelsea to obtain a vehicle for potential transportation of the body, concealing the body with a trash bag, failing to report Katelynn's murder to law enforcement, and lying to law enforcement that he had not seen Katelynn since 9:00 p.m. on Saturday, March 26th, 2022, and about Katelynn's whereabouts as her body lay in his bed while he spoke with law enforcement outside of his home. Cody also acted with the intent to promote or assist in the murder of Katelynn. Now, this is the last update that we have so far. Chelsea and Cody are still in Jefferson County Jail awaiting trial at the time of this recording. Katelynn Stone's family has set up a Facebook page titled Justice for Katelynn with the number 4, KK Stone, where they share details about memorial t-shirts and various fundraisers organized in her memory. This page also serves as a tribute to Katelynn and a place for those who knew her or have been touched by her story to come together and remember her life.
Sad story. I'll never understand these stories. Like, do they just think their life is going to continue without any consequence? Like, I just don't get it.
What did Chelsea think? That she was just going to like dye her hair, cut it, and like live like she was in this movie and just get away with murder?
I have no idea. I have no idea if it's like a got in over their head or acted off of, anger or something. I have no idea how that works. Like, we're not killers, I guess.
Just shaking my head. Well, that completes this week's episode.
It does.
Thank you so much for supporting us and being patient with us. I know we've been kind of slack-a-lacking with our episodes.
We're in the middle of moving, so our life is like
being uprooted, basically.
Yeah.
And we hope that you guys really enjoy Crime Salad. We can't wait because next month we're going to CrimeCon and it's going to be pretty sweet.
Hope our life is in order by then.
I hope so. If I show up with my hair in a bun, please don't judge me. Well, we'll see you next time. Peace out, Girl Scout. Once a Girl Scout, always a Girl Scout.
I did campfire.
No one knows that. No one knows what that is.
I also did Boy Scouts, but